The rise to fame of Michael Jordan, the untold story of Michael Jordan. What happens when a boy cut from his high school team becomes the most feared name in basketball history? How does a man walk away from greatness, not once but twice, and still return to rewrite the rules of legacy? What drives someone to chase a baseball dream, build a billion-dollar empire, survive scandal, and still be crowned king? This is not just the story of Michael Jordan. It's the saga of a man who turned rejection into obsession, grief into greatness, and sneakers into symbols. From born to compete, raised to win, to the crowned king, every chapter is soaked in drama, ambition, and the kind of fire that doesn't flicker. It scorches. You'll ask, why did Jordan walk away from basketball at the peak of his powers? What really happened in Atlantic City before that playoff game? How did a failed steakhouse teach him to build a $5 billion brand? What led to one of the largest celebrity divorce settlements in history? Why did he say Republicans buy sneakers too, and what did he regret most? This is the full-court journey of a man who didn't just play the game, he changed it forever. Stay with us to the final buzzer, because every twist in Jordan's life is more unbelievable than the last. Before we dive into the story of Michael Jeffrey Jordan, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more epic journeys through the lives of the world's greatest legends. Michael Jeffrey Jordan entered the world on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York, the fourth of 5 children born to James R. Jordan Sr., a no-nonsense General Electric plant supervisor, and Dolores Jordan, a bank clerk with the backbone of a general and the heart of a saint. When Michael was still a toddler, the family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, trading the bustle of Brooklyn for the red clay and pine trees of the South. The Jordan household was a boot camp of love and discipline. James Sr. taught his sons how to fix cars, mow lawns, and never back down from a challenge. Dolores, meanwhile, ran the home like a Fortune 500 company. She made Michael sew, cook, clean, and iron his own clothes. "My mother made me do everything," Jordan once said. "She told me, if you want to be independent, you better learn how to do things yourself." Spoiler alert, he did. At Laney High School, a 5'10" sophomore, Michael Jordan tried out for the varsity basketball team and got cut. Coach Pop Herring chose taller players, including Leroy Smith, a 6'7" forward. Michael was devastated. He cried, he sulked. Then he got to work. He trained obsessively, early mornings, late nights, backyard drills, and driveway dunks. By junior year, he was dunking. By senior year, he was averaging 29 points per game and had become a local legend. Jordan's relentless rise earned him a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, where he played under the legendary Coach Dean Smith. In the 1982 NCAA championship, with 17 seconds left and the game on the line against Georgetown, freshman Jordan hit the game-winning jumper. "The shot gave me the confidence I needed," he later said. Dean Smith called him the most competitive player I've ever coached. In 1984, Jordan was drafted 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls, behind Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Bowie. Yes, Portland still regrets that. He won Rookie of the Year, averaged 28.2 points per game, and filled arenas across the country. The NBA had never seen anything like him. With Scottie Pippen and coach Phil Jackson, Jordan led the Bulls to their first 3-peat NBA championships in 1991, 1992, and 1993. He was unstoppable, a blur of mid-air artistry, trash talk, and clutch shots. In July 1993, tragedy struck. James Jordan Sr. was murdered in Lumberton, North Carolina, by 2 teenagers during a highway robbery. His body was found in a swamp. "The loss shattered Michael. He was my rock," Jordan said. "I lost my best friend." Devastated, he retired from basketball in October 1993. The world gasped. Then he shocked everyone again by signing with the Chicago White Sox to play minor league baseball. Jordan joined the Birmingham Barons, a Double-A affiliate. He batted .202, stole 30 bases, and struck out a lot. Critics mocked him, but Jordan wasn't chasing stats. He was chasing a dream he shared with his father. "I had nothing left to prove in basketball," he said. "Baseball was for my dad." The experiment fizzled, but the fire never died. On March 18, 1995, the world received a 2-word fax from Jordan's agent. "I'm back." He returned to the Bulls wearing a 45, then switched back to number 23. In 1996, he led the Bulls to a then-record 72-10 season and another three-peat, 1996, 1997, and 1998. He won 2 more MVPs, hit the iconic last shot in Game 6 of the 1998 Finals, and walked off the court a legend. Jordan retired again in January 1999, citing physical exhaustion and a desire to focus on life beyond basketball. But the itch never left. In 2001, he returned with the Washington Wizards, where he was also team president. At age 38, he played 2 more seasons, averaging over 20 points per game. His comeback was fueled by unfinished business and a desire to mentor younger players. "I'm doing this for the love of the game," he said, "and because I can still kick some butt." After his final retirement in 2003, Jordan pivoted to business. He had already launched the Jordan brand under Nike in 1997, which exploded into a $5 billion empire, selling sneakers, apparel, and becoming a cultural symbol. He invested in restaurants, car dealerships, and in 2010 became the majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets, making him the first former player to own an NBA team. His first venture, a steakhouse, failed due to poor management. But Jordan didn't flinch. "I failed, but I didn't quit," he said. "I adjusted." Jordan married Juanita Vanoy in 1989. They had 3 children, Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine. But fame strained the marriage. Rumors of infidelity and long absences swirled. In 2002, Juanita filed for divorce. They reconciled briefly but divorced in 2006. Juanita received $168 million, one of the largest celebrity settlements ever. The split was amicable, but the emotional toll was real. In 2013, Jordan married Yvette Prieto, a Cuban-American model he met at a Miami nightclub in 2008. The wedding was lavish, with Usher and Robin Thicke performing. In 2014, they had twin daughters, expanding Jordan's family and marking a more private, peaceful chapter. Jordan's gambling habits drew criticism, especially during the 1993 playoffs. He was spotted in Atlantic City the night before Game 2 against the Knicks. Rumors swirled that his gambling contributed to his first retirement. He denied addiction. "I bet on myself. That's not a problem." But the media frenzy was relentless. Some speculated the NBA nudged him into retirement to avoid scandal, a theory never proven but widely debated. When asked to support Harvey Gantt, a black Senate candidate in 1990, Jordan declined, saying, "Republicans buy sneakers too." The quote haunted him for years. In later interviews, he expressed regret. "I never thought my voice mattered. I was wrong." He's since supported social justice causes, including donations to black community initiatives. In 2006, Jordan was sued by Lisa Misili, who claimed he fathered her child. Jordan denied the claim. DNA tests proved he was not the father, and the case was dismissed. Misili later faced legal consequences for harassment. Jordan's accolades include 6 times NBA champion, 5 times MVP, 10 times scoring champion, 2 times Olympic gold medalist. Presidential Medal of Freedom 2016. He's worth over $2 billion, making him the richest athlete in history. His influence spans sports, fashion, and culture. Jordan's story didn't end there. He returned briefly with the Washington Wizards 2001 to 2003, then built a business empire. The Jordan brand, ownership of the Charlotte Hornets, and a net worth of over $2 billion. But it all began in a modest home in Wilmington, with a mother who made him sew and a father who made him believe. "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Next up, Lance Armstrong. So if you've been moved by this tale of fists, faith, and fire, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more legendary stories.